Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. You know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. Top Tories are now asking Elon Musk to come and back them instead of reform. They are desperate, aren't they? They know that Elon is the key to success. Well, Elon's money anyway. And they're saying that the Tory party would be a better fit for Elon Musk. I don't think they understand how Elon Musk thinks. Elon Musk is very pro free speech, very pro free trade, very pro a lot of things that don't sit too well with a party that has traditionally clamped down on things like this. Not to the extent Labour have, of course, but they're not the free and open party you would like. They've taken this shift to the left. Elon is definitely not socialist. He is far, far from socialist. He likes absolute rights, the sort of thing that the left hate. And of course, as slowly over time, the Conservatives have drifted left because they think that's the key to victory. They've alienated themselves from the core Tory voters who have now drifted to reform. And of course, it doesn't help that Elon is good friends with Nigel. Nigel does like to mix it, doesn't he? But the talk is in Westminster about this whole thing of they're trying to pitch woo at Elon, the Tories. Andrew Griffiths, who is the Shadow Business Secretary. He's come out, he's made his pitch to Elon, basically on his hands and knees, begging him to come talk to the Tories, back the Tories, and help the Tories get power back in 2029. Now, he's got a thing that he's said, which I'm going to read to you. It's not long, but there's no way I can remember this, so bear with me while I read it to you. He said, his words, this is Griffiths, he says, "What I would say to Elon is, he's been campaigning a lot about freedom of speech. He talks a lot about the woke white mind virus, this whole thing that he thinks is infecting the world. And I'd say, look at the Conservative Party. Look at what Kemi Badenoch did in government on things like the gender agenda, protecting children from Tavistock. When it was Nigel Farage got debanked by Nat West, it wasn't reform. It was the people like Toby Young and myself that were standing up and fighting that battle. So there's only one real official opposition in the UK, he says. There's only one party that daily taking the fight to this socialist government, and that's the Conservatives. That's the Conservatives for now. And that's only by a quirk of nature. If you want to quote that, then let's have a look at how the polls are doing. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Where do the people of this country stand? I'm afraid it isn't Labour and it isn't Tory. It's increasingly Reform. Reform are a party of free speech. Reform are a party of free and open trade. Reform are a party that want to have transparency in government. They don't want and don't like what's happening under Labour. They didn't like what was happening under the Tories. Nobody seems to have gotten a grip with the problem of the day, which is immigration. Reform could cure it like that. Anyone who wanted actually to stop in the invasion could stop it like that. And so these empty promises, oh, help the Tories and we'll do everything you want kind of thing, it isn't going to work. Will Musk be tempted by that lot? I don't think so. They haven't got a proper leader. Let's face it, Badenoch isn't good enough to be PM. She's fine as a leader of an opposition, but she couldn't run the country. She'd be out of her depth. And look at the rest of them. Where's the talent? Where's the old school proper Tories? They're not there anymore. You've got blue Labour. That's all. People are fed up with it. Red Labour, that's terrible. Blue Labour isn't going to be much better. And so away they go. Off they go to reform. Hey ho, that's the way it is. Elon isn't shifting his stance. Elon will continue with his push for reform. And Elon, he doesn't care about the Tory party. Thanks very much. Bye.